Hello lovely, in today's A to Z of miniatures we are talking K for kits. Ta-da! And there's two aspects of kits here. There is the project, house, shop, whatever it is you have, kit. There's also the miniature contents kits. So let's talk about those. So the actual doll's house, miniature shop, whatever it is you are going to work on, this can come as a kit, a flat pack kit, and the advantage of it is somebody else has already done all the measuring, all the cutting out, all the configuration. What you need to do is to find masses of patience, a willingness to sit down and read the instructions thoroughly and to follow the instructions. There is a reason, and I'm the first to admit I'm not great with instructions. I'm a bit of a rebel and I'm dyslexic, so I have trouble computing the written instruction aspect. But there is a reason why the instructions are written how they are for assembly. And I did see online one time that somebody with this very same house had put it all together, glued it all together, but hadn't done any paint on it at all. They had put it all together dry, if you like, unpainted. But that meant as a consequence they weren't able to paint it properly. Sorry, that sounds judgmental, but they weren't able to paint it probably with the same detail that they would like to do, because once it's all stuck on, you can't get your paintbrush in there, and assembling the stairs is so much harder, and decorating things like the hall stairs and landing once the stairs are in is so much harder. There are reasons why it all happens in the order that it happens, and that is because it's been tried and tested. Do your own thing if you wish to, but for a beginner I would certainly say find yourself a kit, because it's all there, and then assemble it as per the instructions and enjoy the process along the way. You know, enjoy deciding about what colours you're going to use where and how the rooms are going to be used. And there's quite a lot, for me, I think, benefit in actually taking time and pondering and thinking about it and sitting with it and actually thinking, now, is that going to be the bedroom or is that going to be the bedroom? And it's like, you know, how do you want it to be? So that's these kits. Now let's take you to look at some of the other sorts of kits. And the other aspect of kits is the bits and pieces you can get to make up yourself. And I've just tried these kits myself, and I have to say they're absolutely fantastic. There are all sorts of different kits you can get depending on where you are in the world. What it means is that you can get something with exquisite detail, far finer. These are often plastic or polystyrene as they call them, but you can paint them and give them your personal touches to your taste and the style of your property. But it's detail that, you know, unless you're a very fine wood turner, you probably wouldn't be able to achieve yourself. I have to say that I am also a huge fan of bare wood furniture, and I'm including these under the kits category, because when you've got some bare wood furniture, it just gives you so many more opportunities to personalise things, explore all sorts of different decoration possibilities. There are kits for big things, small things, all sorts of bits and pieces. Just shop around and have a look, see what you find. These haven't been painted yet, these bits and pieces, but there are all sorts of things, and you can just make them your own. You haven't got to buy everything ready, done, ready to go. Neither have you got to make everything yourself. There is a happy medium that to me comes under the heading of kits. So explore, and I'm always looking, so there'll probably be more kits that I use, that I develop and personalise in my own properties. And another set I wanted to show you are these. They're 12 little tiny bottles, and these are just dry, bare terracotta, all different shapes. So they're very thirsty because they're plain terracotta, and they're from Babette Miniatures. Not sure where I got them from, but it was somewhere online. And what I've done is, so far I've done the outside in a very watery white. Now I can see where there are sort of edges where I might want to sand a bit to refine them. How exactly I'm going to decorate them, I'm not sure, because I don't know if I can reproduce period porcelain, but we'll see. Some will go in Ashton Place, some will be waiting for Maggie Mays, so I can have fun with some 1970 crazy colours. If you find my videos helpful, it would be really wonderful if you would like, subscribe or comment onto any of my videos. Every interaction with Sue Davies Miniatures, that's me, helps the videos to get found by other people, because the algorithm knows that somebody is watching them and finding them helpful, so it shares them more. Thank you so much, I do appreciate it. And you know this little dressing table kit, some bits are in Bramble Cottage. There's the shoehorn that's going to go on the shelf in the corner, and the other bits and pieces that I've got here are on the dressing table already. Let's see if I can turn this around without losing. Ooh. And there's the brush. Oh, come on, sweetie. So I've painted the bristles, and I've painted them all a sort of brassy bronze colour. So it's a bit sort of old brass, or if you live in the south, old brass. So not too highly polished. I didn't want it to look far too blingy, but a bit sort of, you know, loved. Of course, you can make things like these gorgeous clocks from kits. I made these earlier, and I'll put the video link in the top corner and also in the description for you. So that's our video about kits, and I really hope that's helpful for you, and I'll see you on the next A to Z.